Alright guys, this is just a full overview of my car. Just gonna go through kind of how I have everything set up, and if you have any questions, just ask. Alright, pretty much I'm gonna be running the stock coil with the granatelli wires. I heard the granatelli wires aren't the greatest. I do have a set of MSDs. Just in case, I will be bringing them to the dyno with me. I'll have both of them. I'll actually probably dyno test both of them just to see. Alright, most of you already know I'll be running a Precision 6262 journal bearing. It has a .82 AR exhaust housing, 4-inch anti-surge intake, and a 2.5 out. I'll also be running the pwerks tubular manifold, and it does have an EGT port on it. Let's go around to this side. I will be running a hood exit exhaust. It'll come straight out right here. There's my EGT right there. I'll be running a 14 PSI turbosmart hypergate 45 with a black housing. I'm pretty sure my dump's gonna be running down to the bottom. I might come out the hood. I haven't decided yet. I'm running the AGP turbine heat shield and just a standard heat shield for the wires. I'm running a 03 valve cover with the screw-on type PCV valve. I'll be running that to my catch can right there. The other one is a coolant overflow, and then it's running back over here. If you can see in there, the check valve is right there. I don't have my injectors in yet, but I will be running FIC 1100cc injectors. I'm running an OBX style fuel rail, fuel pressure gauge on the rail. I'll be running 8AN PTFE hose. I'm running a 6 micron filter right there, and it goes to the back. I do have the fuel hose heat wrapped. That black one that's not heat wrapped is the coolant overflow dump. If my coolant reservoir so happens to fill up, it'll come back here, follow the factory evap line, and dump out by the tire. I do have a Wicked Performance ported intake manifold. Just a mild port, nothing crazy. Not gasket matched because my head's stock. Just a little to knock off the roughness. Open it up just a little bit. I will be running 2 Omni 4-bar map and temp sensors. I do have a ported throttle body, again by Wicked Performance. I'll be running hard pipes, all hard pipes. This one's an ETS hard pipe. The hot side one's a homemade one. I'm running, you can't see, there's black. I'm running an AIS front mount intercooler. CTI hot side pipe to the turbo. All my oil lines back there are heat sheet. Keep the heat away from them. Electronics, I'm running boost box, watt box, and I'm also running EGT and AEM failsafe wideband. I did do the injector harness tuck. My injectors are sitting right here, the harnesses, the clips for them. They just tucked underneath till I get my injectors back. As far as fuel, go back to fuel again. I'll be running a magna fuel pressure regulator. Again, 8 AN inlet and 8 AN return. I mounted my 4-bar tip right here. I think that's about it. No air condition. No air condition. No air condition. You can see right there is my 4-bar map. It's tied onto the power steering line. Some tie wraps. Right, the video stopped. I want to start it back up again. Come around to the side. Not really going to be running on the street, but I do have some RS3s in the front. I have some slotted rotors. They've been sitting a little bit, so they need to be cleaned off. Stock rims. Take a look on the inside. It's a little dirty in here, so excuse it. There's my helmet. Making noise. Alright, I got a Mad Dog 85% reduction with the plates in it. I'm running a boost gauge. Boost. From the right to the left, boost. The middle one is my fuel pressure, and the left one is my oil pressure. I'm not running the knobs. I got the homemade thing going on here with some Velcro. Works pretty good. Running the Intune AFR hookup, and for the laptop I have the 3 wires coming right here. 3 USB. This one will be boost box. This one's for Intune, and this one's for the AEM failsafe, so I can set up the parameters and log. My GoPro mount. There's will be my EGT gauge and the failsafe. Black ice. That's about it for the inside. Oh, you can see I'm running a completely gutted dash. No airbag. I pulled it out. I just put the stock piece back in, and it's completely gutted back there. can also see I'm running full seating. I think it looks better than a gutted car. It's full interior besides the dash. Let's get in real quick. See how my gauges are set up. Tinted tails. I'm not gonna be riding on the street, so I'll just put them really black. Charging port for my battery. My car sits quite a bit. I don't run it every day, so to keep the battery charged, not have to keep the trunk open, I went ahead and I put some ports. I will be ordering a battery switch to put. Here's my battery. I do have a battery tie down. That's a strap that goes from that bolt hole over the battery to that bolt hole. Again, 8AN fuel lines, fuelab 75 micron filter going through some holes. I already put a third hole for my second pump when I decided to do that. Pollen's all over the place. I'm running a 5-gallon plastic fuel cell, custom bracket. That's my vent, and it just goes right into out the car. The trunk is completely gutted. I've just painted it black. My battery wires right there. Rubber grommets around everything. That's my fuel pump wires. As you can see, I got 2 fuses. That's for the 2 pumps. I got 1 ground. I'll show you the setup underneath in a minute. It goes up and around and down underneath the car. Let's see if we can get underneath here. Alright, there's my Bosch 44. You see the lines coming out, feeding the pump. And I can get underneath there. You'll see my 2 relay setup. I'll go on the other side in just a minute. I made my own bracket. Piece of aluminum bar using 2 worm gear clamps. My ground for my pumps come over here. Ground to the frame. I'll put my 3rd ground on that bolt. It's tapped into the frame. There's my drain. It's chilling right there. Those brackets, you see those stainless steel brackets? That holds my tank. I have one right there. And one right there. Holds my tank in place. Running stock sway bars in the front and the back. What am I going to see? A little better. There's my 2 relays.
Hey.
Yeah. It's a little dirty under there. And that's it. There's the drain. Like I said. Yeah, I'm coming, eat in just a moment. Thank you. Fuel lines follow through the front. And that's it, man. If y'all got any questions, let me know. I'll run back around to the front real quick.